So a lot had happened in the last video, guys. The Bitcoin price didn't hold the 90 as I was talking, the 93, 94. It didn't took that as a support, and instead of that, we dropped to the 55 MI. In this video, I want to tell you what actually I'm expecting to happen next, since we didn't hold that 55 MI. I have been telling you to keep an eye during the weekend, and also we're gonna see what projection some other people have as well. Like VanEck is going really massively aggressive with 2.5 million Bitcoin. We're gonna talk about that, if that's gonna happen or not. Also, I want to show you guys, because a lot of crazy stuff has been happening during the last days, and this is about Trump and trying to take Greenland. And you know, the market doesn't like any uncertainty, so we're gonna talk how this could affect the market, if it's really going to affect it, and also what Ray Dalio need to say about all the situation is happening right now, geopolitically talking. But before we start, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, share with a friend. I would really appreciate, so you can also support my channel with all the information and the knowledge I bring for you for free. So let's go straight to the video, guys. We're gonna start with the 4-hour chart, because this is something I was talking to you at the beginning in the last video. If you haven't seen it yet, just go to my videos and you can see there what I was saying. I was saying in this area here, the 95k, there is no area to enter. This is an area I never enter, and I would never recommend to enter to anybody, because this normally is always go to everybody who didn't enter below. That's why, guys, if you subscribe to the channel, I have been saying to you since we were around the 87, not exactly the 85, but the 87, I was saying to you in this area I'm going here, and this was the area when after I was saying to you, if we go to the 93, 94, I'm going to be selling. This is going to be the area it's going to be selling. That's the area I sold. And now you see how the price just start to drop to the 90. And let me play this to you, because if you pay attention to the video before, you save a lot, because I was saying as well to be patient, no entering this area if you feel FOMO. I mean, this is not the best way to navigate the market. But I was mentioning, we're gonna see a best moment to enter to a trade, and once we have it, I will come and say to you, but keep an eye during the weekend, because we need to form a small wallet. And if we continue holding the 55 EMA, which is the orange line here, then we can see what is coming for the Bitcoin price going to the opposite side. Let me play the video to you. Guys, remember, don't be desperate entering around this area. You need to have patience, and that's why in this strategy, discipline, in any strategy, discipline is really important, because even if you see the Bitcoin price just holding there, I mean, we could continue going down, because as you see in the 1-hour chart, the strength, the Fortuna line still have some strength. The price is no falling, but the time we still need to wait a little bit more. When we start to see a little bit of formation of the red value that's going to happen during the weekend, then is when we can see if the price still continue above the 55 MI, we can enter to a trade in futures, and yeah, the direction will be to the other side. But we will see by then and during the weekend if we still have it as a support, the 55 MA. That's gonna be EMA, sorry. That's gonna be a key trigger to enter to a trade. So now let's go and check it out what happened. We were around here when I was saying to you, and we're still on the 4-hour chart, and we needed to be holding the 55 EMA, which is right here, and you see exactly what happened. This happened on let me see, Sunday. Happened on Sunday. Let me see. Yeah, no, actually happened on Monday, Sunday. But you see, we have all this consolidation. We were going with the Fortuna line down, and after that, we were being rejected all the time of the 10 EMA. And you know that when we go in bullish, if you have been following my videos, if we're going bullish and if we start to change the pattern, we're going to take always the 10 EMA, we're going to take it always as a support. You can see here, we have the consolidation, we break, and we just holding as a support. And here we're being rejected and rejected and rejected and rejected. So that's the big alarm to go out if you're inside. In the best case, you wasn't inside, so you just wait longer, because we haven't this rejection from there, and that's why you see how we continue going down and down and down. And now we're already in oversold territory, but that doesn't mean they're going to stop, because the Fortuna line still have strength. So what to expect from this? Because if we go to the daily, guys, to the daily, we can see how we lost strength already, and we're going to start to form a red valley. So what I'm expecting for here is to have a consolidation. I had been saying this already before as well, the consolidation on the daily, which is right here. Let me show you. To the 88 more or less, to this area. This is the consolidation we should have. Everything you see that we go above the consolidation is just to have everybody who gets super exciting when we're breaking right here. That's how the market normally works, guy. And we continue in this consideration. We've been talking before when we're down, but we couldn't take it as a support, so we enter again to that pattern. How long it's gonna last, I cannot really tell you. We need to continue analyzing, because as you can see right now, the Fortuna line is negative, but we're gonna start doing a red valley. So once we have a really small red violet and it's already developed, we're gonna see how the volume is, what is happening with the Fortuna line, etc. And I'm gonna come here and saying, that's why guys I say all the time, just subscribe to the channel, because also I want to help you to enter in good trades if you want. Something for you to keep in mind when I'm talking about entering to the market and trade it, just you need to keep in mind that this is not that we're gonna go and break new all-time high. Yes, I did say that in my previous video, but that is in the weekly. Depending how the weekly looks, and this is one of the scenarios. There were two scenarios. If you have not seen that video, just go and watch it. It's like 2 videos before this one, and there I explain the two scenarios I'm seeing. If in some cases play out, one will be to go to the upside and even smash the previous high, but the other scenario as well is going down, and you need to keep in mind both of them. And this, it will develop during the days where we'll see what is the higher probability. But for now, guys, for now, when I'm talking about the daily, I'm just talking about the bounce we still no have after the drop we have in the weekly. So after this big drop, we have been just trying, let me just put this so we can see it better than a new chart. We have been just trying to have the bounce. Well, actually, we could say that we have the bounce all the way to 98, and we were completely rejected, massively rejected. So there's no strength on it, because normally we will see massive pump and we consolidate a little bit there. But right now we just went and massively we go sold. I mean, everybody's expecting. I say this many times, guys. Once we go to the 55 EMA, I'm not expecting to hold it in the weekly, because a lot of people did not sold and then pumped over up October, like everybody was calling October, and in October we went down as F. And I was telling you, and October the 6th, I was telling you I'm selling, I'm de-risking myself, because we're going up too far. And also we were breaking exactly the same pattern I just showed you in the 4 hours, which is right here when the market loved to F everybody. Exactly this pattern we were having in the weekly. Plus, on top of that, we were having as well, let me show you a bearish derivation, which was this one over here, that one there, and this one here. Let me show you. And I was saying that. And I was selling, that was October the 6th, guys, which was exactly when the pre-gold prices have pretty much the top. Was right here. I didn't sell 125, but I just sold 120, which is again projection I have already since long time ago, and you can go to my X account and see it as well here. I mean, 1,000 people have seen that, so they hopefully they profited from that. I say. Projection from my account that was in July 2024. I did say keep an eye around 103k per Bitcoin, guys. So congratulations to you if you have been following me, because we knew already that we were going to arrive to 120k according to the fifth wave, Elliott waves, and this play exactly as I've predicted in 2024, guys. So now, going back again, when I'm talking about the daily, guys, I'm not talking that we're going to the moon. You need to pay attention to that. And that's why if you have no Bitcoin at all, if you want to start having Bitcoin, it's no recommendation because this is not financial advice at all. My channel is just to give my point of view and try to help people to understand and navigate the market. But if I would not have any Bitcoin at all and I want to start buying, I will wait. I will wait because the market is going to continue going down at a certain point. At a certain point, we're going to continue going down. To 30, like people are calling, I don't really expecting that, but at the end of this year, we're going to see, potentially we're going to see the market going a little bit lower. And now we're just going to have another bounce or something if the market gives the probability. But there's a lot of things that I want to talk about because there are many things that are happening. I normally don't like about news, as you know, if you follow my channel. I don't like about news because there's always an excuse in order for people to don't really teach you or don't really recognize what the market is saying. There are some cases where there are like black swans where nobody really expect, like in the case if we start a third world war, yeah, in that case, of course, I mean, everything's gonna go down. But when there is just like normal news without fundamentals, there's only the charts to read, and like this we're gonna make the best projections in order to take advantage of the market. But right now there's many critical stuff happening, like for example, like Trump is just pushing and pushing. Now he's posting all this thinking his own social media. He's posting his like, yeah, they're taking Greenland now, taking all the territory. They want to take Greenland. Let me know if you're in favor or against that. What your thoughts are about it. But he continued doing this. I really don't care if he do this or not. But he's, you know, now he's not only Greenland. He also wants to take Canada, guys, and it's completely insane. I mean, and this just brings uncertainty to the market. So once when we have these kind of geopolitical issues, these are really they're just not good for the market. That's why we see how gold is just pumping and pumping and pumping, because uncertainty is gonna bring like pressure metals, and hard asset. I mean, Bitcoin is hard asset, but Bitcoin have his time already in 2025, and now it's just consolidating there. Potentially, we're gonna go a little bit lower, depending how all these develop. But so far, gold has been playing so nice, guys. And silver and other precious metals, and this is super bullish. This is something I was saying to you. If the Bitcoin price is down, just continue trading to the opposite, because the 55 the distance between the 10 EMA and the 55 EMA is just getting more separate. So this is super bullish. The trend is amazing, guys. Like, I don't see it now going down the price. I mean, any moment we go down, it's just a bounce to continue going up until the opposite happen. But I will be entering here. No, I will, of course not. I will wait for a bounce. Anyway, going back to that, I want to go deeper into this because it's something to really pay attention. Now he's calling to Canada and Greenland. I mean, they already went and took Venezuela. And now he's just posting these things. I mean, it's really insane. Like, Trump posts what appeared to be a private text message sent to him by Macron, no? I mean, he's just saying, like, hey, man, just let's sit and talk again about Greenland and all these things, no? So, yeah, exactly. Like, and this is another thing that's happening. I mean, he's just writing this letter to Denmark and saying Denmark cannot protect the land from Russia and China. And why do they have the right to ownership anyway? There are no written documents. It's only about landed there hundreds of years ago. I mean, it's really insane, the point of view. And yeah, I mean, it's just getting stronger. When everybody was saying he's going to be super good for crypto, it's just getting the worse and the worse and the worse. And it's getting just stronger, the narrative of some military some military action around this country, potentially. Let me know in the commentaries below, what do you think is going to happen? Do you going to keep it? Do the USA going to have the ownership of Greenland and Canada or not? It would be really interesting. What do you think it will happen? Because he's pushing a lot, and the market don't like that. And Bitcoin, of course, is just right now we're just having this consolidation, but it's something happened, and he take the ownership of those countries. We don't gonna see a bull market anytime soon, guys. So just keep in mind that, and if you want to buy, just wait on the weekly that will go a little bit lower. And I would tell you anyway, because we should be going around the 60 50s. I say to you already a long time ago, around the 65 55, that's what I'm waiting for. That should be the price. But I will come as well, and I will tell you when I'm packing my bags as well. I'm gonna tell you, because there are many people there who are just talking F, guys. I mean, going back to what I was saying in 2024, I was predicting for the 2025, but those predictions are in higher probability according to the market structure I do see at the moment, which in that case we were already in the Elliott waves, and that's why I was predicting the last Elliott wave 220. And now we have this asset manager VanEck explaining how Bitcoin could be worth 2.9 millions by 2050. There is no way that you can predict that. There is no way in the chart that you can predict that Bitcoin's going to be at 2.9 millions by 2050, guys. And you need to be really careful with this, because they're just gonna lie to you like they always do. Like in the case of 2025, right here you can see in December 2024, I did my prediction in July, and VanEck did in December. They say official prediction was the Bitcoin price will reach 180k, and we just went to 125. I did say just 120, no 125. Yeah, I mean, was closer, but not 180. And many people really believe this kind of stuff, and they never gonna say, most of the time they're completely wrong. I mean, I don't know the people who's working there, but they definitely doing a really bad job, guys, because their prediction are over the roof, and they're completely insane. So a lot of people love to believe that, and they lose a lot of money. And that's why I create this channel as well, because I don't want you to lose money. I want you to profit it and learn how the market works in order to make money. So congrats to you if you have been following since the beginning, because we did sold 180, guys. And this gonna come. I mean, these kind of insane projections are gonna come. So just pay attention to that. Don't believe LTF, because nobody can really predict that. Nobody can predict that. And yes, I did. You can make the mistake. They can do the mistake and then come and say, okay, guys, we did a mistake with this. But a lot of people, they get inside and they get married with this price, and then nobody sell, you know. And we're here to take profit from the market, guys. We're here to take profit from the market, take it to the physical world, and enrich our life. So now I want to bring you Ray Dalio, because he's really paying attention about everything what is happening with Donald Trump, with Europe, and also with Canada as well. He has been talking for years about that, about the transition of the government already for centuries. If you don't know him, go and research, because it's really interesting. And then just listen what he has to say.
I think that right now we are at a decision-making point and very close to a recession. And I'm worried about something worse than a recession if this isn't handled well.
Yeah, exactly. All this is not really handled well. I mean, let's see how it happened. Like I was saying, I don't really love to be pointing the market into news, but it's something crazy and get out of our hands of Trump and start to escalate and higher escalation. The markets won't love that. It won't love. Also, if we continue going down, I mean, it's because we are already in a bear market. But maybe it's going to be the catalyst for a completely washout. I mean, in the bear markets, we always have these massive drop like this. Maybe we're going to have a massive drop like this as well, due to something out of the hand. So hopefully this doesn't happen, because unfortunately there is always like civilians, innocent life that suffer, and the politicians, unfortunately, they're not. They just take the whatever stupid decision to affect regular people. Hopefully nothing like that happen, guys, because life are pressure. Don't matter race, don't matter which country they are. They're all life. We're humans, and we should not be having this kind of stupid geopolitical situation in 2026. And let me know what you think, guys. But that's how I see the whole picture here. So just remember, guys, let me check what for the 4 hours. I'm just going to show you what I actually think is going to happen. I mean, we should go probably to the area. The best area to enter to the would be around the 88, as I was saying to you. In the consolidation I was pointing right here, so just keep that in mind. But we could have a rebound at any moment from here, but I'm not too optimistic. Like I've been saying to you, there's a lot of manipulation in the market, and also we don't see volume. We don't see any volume, so that's why I'm not bullish on the market. I have been telling you. So let me know what you think. Do you think that we're going to continue going down? Are we really going to sustain this consolidation? Or do you think that the Bitcoin price is going to continue going lower and the daily? I would love to hear what you think, guys. And if you want me to check some altcoins or the altcoin market, because they have been suffering already, let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna come and check those altcoins for you. Hopefully you don't have many, because you shouldn't be in altcoins right now, guys. You should not. And if you want to have the indicators exactly as I have it, go to the description below. I do make a free tutorial how to make the completely setup so you can follow me in the markets. And like this as well, guys, you can go by your own and analyze the market by your own watching my videos. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like, share with a friend, and remember, save in Bitcoin, guys, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.